these new features that we're bringing in. So, um, I have confidence it'll work, but let's see, like with that disclaimer, let's see how it goes. So, I wanted to show you what we mean by bringing time from T-Sheets into time in QBO. And from the onset, this is a company that has Workforce Elite as well as QuickBooks Advanced. But the idea is that we've added the series of tabs here that you can access to manage your team's time. And so everything from overview down to time reports. What I'm going to do in this session is provide a quick, glance at all the features we have in time. I know that there are firms here, accounting firms and clients here that are very specific in their industry. So construction, field services, retail, perhaps, or manufacturing. I'm not going to dive into one of those individual, workflows, but I wanted to share like an overview of how time tracking has been brought inside of QuickBooks. And, with the beauty of of our time tracking solution, it's very flexible. So basically, any workflow that you're thinking about can be configured in the settings, on these subsequent pages. So with that being said, let's get into advanced time tracking. So, or setting up time tracking. So, when you first onboard, there is this overview page that your clients will be seeing. So, if they have Workforce Elite, they actually get setup done for them. So they can connect with an expert, and that expert can help configure all the elements of time tracking for their business. If your client has Workforce Premium, they can still get an expert review. So there's a free guided setup. You can schedule a call there. But essentially, you can your clients could also start tracking time or start setting up on their own. And what that really looks like is, the ability for them to customize timesheets. So this is what they'd like their employees to track time against, whether the hours are billable, tracking time towards customers, classes, service items, making sure notes are enabled and disabled. And then from there as well, you can actually set up even more advanced time tracking features. So setting up lunch breaks, setting up, assigning team members to customers, selecting managers who can approve time, adding custom fields, turning on geofencing. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the advanced time tracking features that we have here. So if you go to accounts and settings, going into time, there are areas here that you can actually configure every single aspect of time tracking. So, for example, you can set timesheet rounding, so employees can clock in towards the specific time frame. There's also requesting time off, so employees can then request time off in Workforce. There are timesheet fields that can even be more configurable. So I mentioned service items, classes, and notes, but you can also add in custom fields here. You can also specify a rate per hour. There's ability to say, hey, this field is required, yes or no. And so basically, like all of these fields can be used for reports. And when you have your employees or your client's employees actually track time against these fields, they show up in various reports. The billable hours will show up in an invoice, and all of that is seamlessly conducted inside of the Workforce mobile app. And so admins could then set these fields up, and from there, they can also configure other fields. There's custom fields, there's break rules, there's overtime policies. And so, all of this is available for setup and configuration based on the company's policy. Geolocation, the ability to manage location notifications, kiosk, it's all here as well. Approval settings, and like I mentioned, overtime already. Those are also here and available inside of time in QuickBooks. So time entries is the place where the admin can view the employee's entered time. And I see that Steven's on the clock right now. I bet I can actually see where he's working. Oh, okay, all right. Steven looks like he's busy working at Intuit in Mountain View, which is great. I mean, he's been clocked in for an hour and 21 minutes. That's good. Uh, Probably should have been clocked in a little bit earlier, but it's all right. Um, and then we can see actually where Steven traveled to during the time. So with geofencing and location tracking enabled, you can actually see Stephen, migrate from point to point as the timesheet elapses. And so you can see that Stephen traveled from San Francisco, probably back home, to his home and while on the clock. And so all of this location data is available for admins and managers to review to make sure that one, we're capturing mileage in here, but two, there's also the ability for Steven's manager to say, hey, like, were you actually at this job site based on your GPS data? And there's also ways for the admin to add time here. So there's a way for admins to enter in time, whether it's a single time entry for one of their employees, a weekly timesheet for the employees, add in manual breaks. So all of that is configurable here. And basically, this view allows any admin inside the company to approve or modify timesheets on an as needed basis. There's the approval side where this allows the admin to quickly look at all the hours in this pay period for all the employees that have worked this pay period. Quickly glance at whether they took time off, whether there's overtime, and for overtime we flag it in orange, so it's very apparent. But after all of this is done, after the time has been approved, then it'll automatically get populated to run payroll where the hours are going to be used for paying the employees. So there's also a schedule feature. You can see that right now I am scheduled to host a webinar. I think it's a very big deal because there's 300 something people on the call. But this is a schedule where you can actually allow your employees and team members to assign shifts to specific workers. And so let's say you have a new customer coming in, and hey, you think Steven Jr. is going to be able to service this customer. You can place a specific schedule on Steven's accounts and calendar so that once you publish a schedule, Steven will see it in their Workforce mobile app. And that way they can actually look at the schedule and clock in towards that schedule right away. Joyce will be sharing some of that. There's also the ability to manage time off. And so I can see all the hours and who's out of office today. There's the ability to request a time off, set balances, as well as create policies. So you can create time off policies here, and all of that is shown inside of timesheets. There's ability to manage the time team. So this is really like, inviting team members, adding team members and contractors, making sure that they're invited to QuickBooks. Assignments is a interesting piece. Oh, and yeah, this is definitely true. We love accountants. But the assignments is a really cool piece because this is the tab where you can actually allow a company to assign work to an employee, right? So let's say you have a new customer coming in, and this customer needs to they need a job fixed or they need a job done. So let's say like they need their AC repaired. You can actually import these. So these customers are already automatically imported via the customer hub. But then you can also assign these customers to workers. And once you assign these customers to workers, they can now clock in and track time towards these customers. You can also set a geofence. And so in the geofence, you can specify the radius size and address. And from there, then you can also add and enforce geofencing rules throughout the entire customer lifecycle or job site. This is something new that we've brought in, which is called time projects. But essentially, what this does is, again, like I mentioned before, you can actually see your actual versus estimated hours. Right now, we don't have any, but you can actually see your actual versus estimated hours on this specific project site in itself, and keep track of how many hours have been, put to use for this project. So it's really helpful when you have an idea of a labor cost inside of the project budget. And then from that perspective, you can actually say, hey, if we go over 50 hours, that's actually going to be going past the project budget. And so maybe I need my GC or my supervisor to help me understand, like, can we extend, or maybe even the client, can we extend the project budget? Lastly, there are also time reports that we're bringing in. There's a payroll report, there's an itemized time total report. We're going to be bringing in even more reports in the future, so keep a lookout for that. And with that being said, I will hand it over to Joyce to give us a brief demo of the mobile app.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Joyce from the Time team. In case if you see a couple of me on the live stream, I'm just joining you all from a few different devices since I'll be demoing the Workforce mobile app. So we've been on a journey to modernize the time tracking features on the Workforce app. And majority of our customers, employees track time on the go. So tracking time is very critical for them to get paid and also for the employer to run payroll. So I'll start off with demoing some of the key features the workers can do from the Workforce mobile app. The first one that I want to show you guys here is the track time tab. So this is one of our most used features and tabs in the Workforce app. So when I log in into the mobile app as a worker, there's a couple of things here that I can do. First, I go straight to the time clock section here where it tells me, great, I'm off the clock. My location is not being shared with my employer, which makes sense because I'm not working yet. I can see that I can select customers that I'm tracking time for, as well as any other assigned timesheet fields that I need to track time for as well. I also have like a notes section at the bottom that I can add for my employers to see as well. So I'm going to clock in, select a customer, and there we go. So I'm now on the clock. And when I'm on the clock, depending on the settings that Kelvin had actually gone over in time, my employer can require location tracking. So only when I'm on the clock is when my location will be shared. So we're making sure that we're making that super transparent for the employee when they're on the clock. And to go over to the timesheets tab here, I can view all my past time that I've tracked time for. I can also view any specific timesheet that I've had and review my details here, and also to check where I've been on the job as well. Some other features on here is if I need to switch jobs to another customer, I can do that as well. But I actually want to show you our ability to take breaks on the mobile app. If my admin has set it up for the specific company, I can be able to take a break as well. And if I'm on a break, my location will not be shared. So we're going to make sure that we're not respecting our users' privacy when they're off the clock or when they're taking a break here. And so let me fill in this required field and let me start a break. So as you can see here, I'm on the break, and the breaks will be assigned to me by my employer. And as you can see here that my location is not being shared. So let me end this break for testing purposes. And now I'm gonna be back on the clock following my timesheet rounding rules. And next, the following time tracking feature that I like to show is the is a scheduling feature. So for myself as a worker, I am able to see my own schedule. So depending on my permissions, I can also add my own shift. So I can add the title of the shift, I can add a specific customer, the location, but typically my manager will be adding my shifts to my schedule. So I can view that from here. I can also clock in directly for my shift, which is very convenient. I can also view the rest of my team schedule as well if I want to coordinate with any one of them or see if I'm sharing the same shifts as anyone else. So this is also super helpful in terms of team coordination and visibility. And also, I also want to point out, going back to the track time tab, that these features are also available in web as well as through kiosk. So the next feature that I want to show you is on a different account. So let me switch over. All right. Okay, cool. I'm really also excited to show you guys the projects feature in the Workforce app. So if I have projects assigned to me as an employee, I can track time towards specific projects on the go. So I have the ability to clock in from a project direct from here on the projects tab. I can also click into a specific project, see the total hours that the team has worked towards it, and I can also view posts, which is essentially a communication hub for my team. So we can share any documents, images, or any updates. So this is super helpful if there is any specific attachments that I need to view, or any that I want to add as well. So again, it also has the employee's information and location, has will be the hub to host anything that I need whenever I'm on the job for this specific project. Lastly, from the Workforce app, I want to also show you the ability to request and also view my time off. So if I need a break, whether it's PTO or a sick day or a holiday, depending on the policies that my employer sets up, I can request time off. And I can add the specific day. Let's say I want to take tomorrow off. And it does show me my current balance, and this requests how much it is removing from my balance. But of course, it also needs to be denied or approved from my employer. But I can submit this request. Now it's marked as pending. I actually have a already approved time off request for next Monday. So exciting. Will not be working that day, but I can do all of that from the Workforce app as well. So those are the couple of features that we have been building and working on. So super excited to get this out to more customers here. So I hand it back over to Kelvin to talk about what's next for T-Sheets.
All right, thank you, Joyce, and I hope you enjoy your day off next Monday.